So, chapter 6 was kind of an information heavy chapter, but it was really interesting. I thought it was super um, cool to learn how much value people place in um, certain aspects of life and certain things that they don't hold as valuable. Perception as a whole is something that I've never really paused and thought about, um, and it really is the only person who knows the intent is the person who's doing the communicating, like you said earlier. Um, I think that's really interesting because it's true. Nobody knows 100% the full intention of what's being said besides the person who is saying it. And especially in today's world, we have texting and FaceTime and like social media. None of that is face to face, and even if we are face to face, seeing the person's like hand gestures or facial expressions or like body language, um, we still don't know what the full intention of what they're saying is. So that's why when you hear the words like it's not what you say, it's how you say it, the perception of what you're saying is so important. So that was a cool thing to read about or something to process, information to process. Another thing is the time orientation on page 217, um, about living or like learning from the past or just learning for the here and now or looking and planning for towards your future. The present orientation, they used two cultures, the Filipino culture and the Latin American culture, as an example. And yeah, I just recently got back from Peru not too long ago, and so seeing the culture of a country in Latin America versus the culture coming back to the States really is different. You really do see a lot more um, people being spontaneous down there and living for tonight or living for now, and then um, in the US, we're always about what's going to happen next, what's going to be that next step. So seeing that cultural differences, like firsthand, is really cool. Also, but yeah, that's what I learned about chapter 6.